Hello everyone, this is Stephen Baltz, your instructor for Intro to Computer Applications at Ozarka College. Today what I thought I'd do is give you just a little bit of feedback on the PowerPoint Module 1 activities that I finished grading this morning, and then I'm going to tell you what we've got coming up due for our next set of activities for PowerPoint Module 2. Alright, so the first thing is, like I said, I did finish grading the PowerPoint Module 1 activities this morning. A lot of them I'd already graded last week, but there were a few of you that turned the work in late on Friday, so those activities I graded this morning. And so if you haven't already gone in and looked at your grades for the PowerPoint Module 1 activities, go ahead and do that as soon as you can. Read the grading comments. Let me know if you have any questions. When I do count points off, I'm usually pretty good about being very specific on what you missed on the assignment and what you should have done to get those points. So but if you do have questions as you read through the grading comments, just let me know and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. Most of you are doing very well on the PowerPoint, most of you did very well on those PowerPoint Module 1 activities. So it's obvious that most of you are putting the time and effort in that's needed to do well on the activities for this class, and I really appreciate that, so keep up the good work on that. There were a few of you that had some kind of minor formatting errors on the assignments. Make sure that you're checking each of your slides for accuracy by comparing them with the examples in the textbook. It shows you in your textbook exactly what each slide should look like, from the layout of it to the background to the color scheme on the slide to the text and the formatting of the text and the picture, if there are any pictures on the slide, and the positioning of those pictures. So just check all that stuff before you turn in your assignments. And a few of you did have some problems with sizing and positioning the pictures correctly. Just remember to use the height and width sizing boxes to check the size of each of your pictures, and then use your smart guides to correctly position the pictures on the slides. Okay? If you have any questions about that, just let me know and I'll be glad to help you. Okay? And those things, both the sizing and the positioning of the pictures, is going to be even more important in the next module, which is PowerPoint Module 2, which is due by Monday, November 13th. So if we go to the activities page in Ozarka, right now we're on week 12 of the semester, and since we just had work due late during week 11, we don't have anything due this week of week 12, but we do have work due early next week. So you've got about a week, since the PowerPoint Module 2 activities are due a week from today, which is November 13th. You have about a week to be working on those PowerPoint Module 2 activities. Go ahead and get started on those as soon as you can, because they will take a considerable amount of time to complete. There's quite a bit more formatting in Module 2 than there was in Module 1. You're going to basically go in and learn a little bit more advanced features of PowerPoint in Module 2. For example, you're going to learn how to add transition effects to your slides, and so forth. So just make sure that you get started early enough to give yourself plenty of time to get those completed. Remember, there are demonstration videos that I provided on the assignment 1 page here. Also, make sure that you're carefully reading through the instructions, because that I've provided here at the top of the assignment page, because there are a couple things that have changed since the book was published that I tell you about in the instructions. For example, you have to use a little bit different terminology in the search box to find the theme that you're supposed to use for this presentation. Also, there's a website that it tells you to insert into the one of the slides that is no longer valid. It's no longer a web address, and so it's changed. And so that's why I've given you this information about that that modification you're going to have to make in the instructions as you're working on your assignment. So also all the pictures that you need are available down here under additional resources. And again, you have the demonstration videos. In the demonstration videos, I take you step by step through the creation of each slide and the formatting of each slide in the presentation. So if you're having problems working through the steps in the textbook, just use those demonstration videos because I show you exactly where all the formatting tools are and how to format and create the slides of the worksheet or of the presentation. All right, so be working on that. And let's go back to activities here. All right, and of course, in addition to assignment 1, you also have assignments 2 and 3 to work on. Once you do assignment 1, assignments 2 and 3 will basically just be reinforcing the same concepts, same formatting steps that you learned in assignment 1. All right. And then you also have the Module 2 objective test. Just remember on that test, you can take it as many times as you want to up until the due date, and your highest grade is automatically recorded on that. All right. If you have questions as you're working through PowerPoint Module 2, what I'd like you to do is use this PowerPoint Module 2 help discussion item here under week 13 to ask your question, and that way when I answer your question, other students in the class will be able to see my answer to your question, and it may help other students in the class that have similar questions. All right, so just kind of keep that in mind. And that's really all I have for you for today. So be working on those PowerPoint Module 2 activities. You'll notice we are getting very close to the end of the semester. And I know a lot of you probably get burnt out at this point of the semester because you've been working hard all semester and so forth, and you can kind of see that we just have a few weeks left. But let that motivate you. You know, since you just have just a few weeks left in the semester, the best thing to do is use that as a motivation. You go ahead and get the work done and do well on it, so that you can be rewarded with a good grade in the class in a few weeks when we get through with the semester. So I know this is a tough time for a lot of you. I was in college once myself, obviously, and I remember how these last few weeks of the semester can be very hectic and very you can get burnt out very easily. But just keep working, and you'll be rewarded at the end of the semester if you do well. So just kind of keep that in mind, and like I said, enjoy your this week and your weekend, and I will talk to you again sometime next week. Thank you.